Very rarely have I ever had anyone say it's being homeless that's the problem. It's everything they've suffered prior to that, and it's amalgamated into a situation of homelessness. People often present with adverse childhood experiences, domestic violence, mental health issues that have not been diagnosed or treated in any capacity. They manifest in different ways. People maybe drink, or some people use drugs to try and manage. They're just trying to manage. They're just trying to get through the day. And we can't judge that because we haven't walked in their shoes. I think one of the things with someone that's been homeless is their sense of being on the outside. They feel excluded from the rest of the world turning. The sense of isolation that they've shared, the no one caring, is such a frightening space to be in. People have shared that, you know, if I died here, would anyone know? People have spent their birthday in a car park. Just stuff that we can't really imagine, but that sense of just that you don't matter, you don't count, you're superfluous to the rest of the world is a real existential crisis of feeling that you're just worthless. That's a long way for people to work their way up from. You know, it really is bottom there.
I came to the night shelter back in June. I had just come out of a long-term relationship, a marriage of 10 years. My partner, she started having feelings for somebody else for over a period of 6 months, and decided that she wanted to end the relationship there and then, and I was abruptly kicked out and told within a week that I had to find somewhere else. My life had been, you know, turned upside down, but I just had to push on. So I've been seeing a support worker. She's really good with trying to solve why we're maybe here, you know, trying to piece together our lives again, working out that what actually happened in the past does actually have an effect on your future, and I can see that now myself. So yeah, it's helped me realise that it's okay to not be okay, that, you know, I am allowed to be upset, I am allowed to be angry at what's happened in my life, and, you know, moving forward, I think the more I see Lorraine, the better my life will become.
I think it takes a massive courage to look at what lies beneath your current situation. What I love so much about the night shelter is they continue the support when someone's moved out, because that's when the underlying issues can come back up and people sort of fall back into that pattern and become homeless again, or lose their job again, or drink again. And that's why I think that this organisation really recognises that you don't just give someone that little window of help and then go, right, that's it now, because it's never that neat. It's rarely ever that neat. It's an ongoing care, and then eventually that person lets go of that care when they've got the scaffolding up around them in their lives. Sometimes people pop back, and I had a chap come back and I hardly recognised him, and he said, I've done it, Lorraine, and I just cried because he had done it. He'd got himself where he wanted to be, and he was well and vibrant and happy in life, and he came back and thanked everyone here, but the fact he came back meant the world, that he'd come back and let us know.